Do you make your own hummus? Yes, we make our own hummus. It's easy. It's so much less expensive. You can make it delicious. You don't have to put all that oil. The oil-free folks in here know how much oil is in packaged hummus. Yes. So you can just make your own. I like adding sweet potato, like I said, to everything. But I think that in this sweet potato hummus, I do love that balance of sweet and savory, and we really have that here. I like to use baked sweet potato. I don't like to use canned because it doesn't have as luxurious and caramelized the flavor as baked. Because when you bake it, the sugars start to caramelize and get extra and earthy, and it's so good. It's my favorite. Y'all know the best way to make your hummus, right? You gotta use warm beans. So cook your beans from scratch. I always do mine in the Instant Pot. When they're hot, you can use them then. I mean, you can let them cool down a little bit, but when the beans are hot, they're extra soft. Once those beans sit and cool, they start to firm up. Another thing about making hummus at home, so we use tahini, right? Have you ever made hummus and you're like, it's not creamy enough, but I've already put so much tahini in it, right? If you don't want to put as much tahini, you want to maintain the integrity of the flavor and also don't want to keep adding oil. Add that aquafaba, that warm aquafaba if you're using warm beans, straight from the pot. That will help it. That'll thin it out. Don't put water. Use aquafaba because you're not going to lose any of that flavor. So that's the trick. Basic ingredients here. So we're doing our hot beans in there. Miso. And this is mellow miso. There's lots of different types of miso. But in all my recipes, I tend to use mellow miso because it has a mild taste, but it still gives you that rich umami flavor. Smoked paprika. I love smoked paprika. This is garlic. Put that in. Fennel. I love fennel seeds. So you see these flavors that we're putting in this hummus. We've got the miso in there for that depth and richness. That fennel in there, it's got an anise. So for people who aren't already familiar with fennel, an anise, almost licorice taste, that really blends well with the beans and the sweet potato in a surprising way. Cumin, you must, in hummus. And then we've got our tahini. We also have to do balsamic vinegar. And lemon. You need lemon. You do need acid in hummus. It's not hummus without chickpeas, tahini, cumin, garlic, and an acid. Those are the 5 things you need to make a hummus. Anything else is just bonus. You can have that with your pita. You can have however way you do hummus. Oh, it's going to be delicious.